There's no downplaying the fact that most guns these days are factory designed to accept optics. I think the reason is quite obvious already. With a red dot, you can shoot with both your eyes open, and this pretty much improves your situational awareness. Another thing is that these red dots reduce the need for precise alignment, making it easier for you or me to aim in dynamic situations. So, do you want a red dot now? Hey, this is your boy Ted from Line 45, and today, I'm going to list down some of the best options you have for a red dot in 2024. These red dots you'll be about to see can easily outrock iron sights like there's no competition, regardless if you are going to mount them in your long arms or sidearms. But first, let me do this quick plug. Hit the like and subscribe button. All those buttons you can see below. I know it feels like a hassle, but those simple clicks mean a lot for my channel. Now, let's return to the video. Bushnell Fastfire 4. I bet that some of you might not have heard about the Bushnell Fastfire 4, but after watching the video, a lot of you might check it out immediately. The Bushnell Fastfire is one hell of a versatile red dot by offering 4 different reticles, including a 3 MOA dot and an 11 MOA dot. The other 2 are a 3 MOA dot within a 50 MOA circle and another similar setup, but this time with the inclusion of 2 wings that together make a horizontal crosshair. These reticles are useful in different applications. For example, I find the standard 3 MOA dot extremely handy for typical handgun usage and placing accurate shots. For close-quarter combat and personal defense, the 11 MOA dot surrounded by a circle works best. The best part about these reticles is that you can cycle them easily by simply pressing a button placed on the right side of the unit's housing. You can even adjust their intensity or brightness by pressing a button on the opposite side. So, from an ergonomic standpoint, the Bushnell Fastfire 4 definitely gets a huge check. Another notable aspect about the Bushnell Fastfire 4 is that you can switch it from a closed to open emitter and vice versa by simply screwing a shield on its back. It's effective in keeping the elements away from the unit. But mind you, the enclosure doesn't make this optic sight waterproof. Once you install the shield, this Bushnell red dot weighs about 2 ounces, which isn't too much for daily use. Sig Romeo 5. A lot of red dots today have similar price tags to the guns you mount them. Of course, their quality and features will justify their cost, but not all people are always willing to dent their wallets for accessories like optic sights. Still, if you want a decent entry-level red dot, I suggest you check out the Romeo 5 of Sig Sauer. It's a budget-friendly sight, which is priced around $100 or less, depending on where you buy it. It's a 2 MOA red dot that weighs about 5.1 ounces and measures 2.46 inches long. Because it's inexpensive, it's easy for someone to downplay what it can bring to the table. But so far, this red dot has delivered. It's not a fancy, feature-rich red dot, but it does what it's designed to do. It has a surprising durability and implements a user-friendly approach to its ergonomics and adjustments. It also holds its own in terms of battery life. The Romeo 5 guarantees a 40,000-hour runtime, so that means you can use this thing extensively without having to worry that it will turn off all of a sudden. Its reticle also deserves some recognition. It adapts properly to various levels of ambient life. I also love its shake-awake motion feature. You see, the sight turns on itself when it senses motion and powers it off when no motion is detected after a period of inactivity. So, with this feature, the sight intelligently conserves battery life while ensuring the sight is instantly ready when needed. Now let me tell you that you need to skip the Romeo 5 if you are gunning for longer distances. Its practical range is at 100 yards, and within that restriction, this red dot can zero with utmost speed and precision. Tricon RMR Type 2. Another red dot that I want you to check out is the Tricon RMR Type 2. A lot of shooters consider it as one of the best commercial red dots right now. It's built to withstand serious beating, making it a good option for tactical applications. But even small arms that you use for personal protection, target shooting, or hunting can benefit from this sight. For starters, the RMR Type 2 barely tips the scale, weighing only 1.2 ounces. So even if you install it on your handgun, it will barely add any heft. It features a lens size of about 83 by 63 inches and is available in 3 reticles, namely 1 MOA dot, 3.25 MOA dot, and 6 MOA dot. At the same time, it includes 8 brightness settings, 2 of which are specifically tailored for night vision. It even has a mode that automates the adjustment of its reticle brightness depending on the available lighting. Of course, I am not saying that the Tricon RMR Type 2 is flawless. However, this doesn't mean that I have any complaints about this. Well, except for its expensive sticker price, which is about $500 or so. But if you are willing to toss the cash, this red dot will never disappoint at all. There are several distinct features you can find on the RMR Type 2. Try inspecting the housing of this red dot, and you'll see the drain holes on either side. As their name suggests, the holes prevent water and debris from accumulating around the red dot's emitter. Another noteworthy feature is the shape of the RMR Type 2 itself. It's kind of clear that its top is concaved, and the idea behind the shape is clear. With a concave housing, the red dot gets more shielding against impacts. Moreover, it helps protect the glass from being cracked or shattered. Crimson Trace CTS 1500. Do you want something affordable and idiot-proof? If so, then the Crimson Trace CTS 1500 is the right choice for you. With a weight of less than an ounce and a battery life of 20,000 hours or so, the CTS 1500 is perhaps one of the most fuss-free, straightforward red dots you can get today. It has no frills on its design. It's just a bare-bone red dot with no exciting or groundbreaking features. It's just a red dot and does what a red dot should do. It also has a diminutive size, making it a good fit for your micro-compact pistols. The housing is made from polymer, which some people might not like. But hey, it's decently rugged, so I can't complain about it at all. One integral aspect of the Crimson Trace CTS 1500 is that its 3 MOA dot reticle adjusts automatically based on the lighting conditions. You don't need to manually operate the thing anymore, which saves you from the hassle, especially if you are in a high-stress situation. As I've said, this thing is idiot-proof. Another thing, you can actually co-witness this red dot with the iron sights of your handguns. This is due to a notch cut you can see on the rear of its housing. It's a convenient detail in its design, as it lets you use the iron sights at any moment the red dot fails. It is also very helpful in dry fire training. Aimo Acro P1. For exclusive handgun use, I suggest you check out the Aimo Acro P1. It has a lot of good things going for it, which I'm going to tell you right about now. The Acro P1 has set the bar for handgun optics by offering an enclosed emitter. Of course, this design isn't a new thing, but the one Acro P1 offers is specifically tailored for handguns. It seamlessly integrates with any compatible pistol and gives all the benefits that an enclosed emitter provides, such as protection from debris, moisture, and impact. The Acro P1 comes with a 3.5 MOA reticle, which means that it is meant for fast target acquisition in close to medium range shooting. I tried this red dot firsthand, and I can truly attest to the kind of balance it establishes between precision and speed. It's a big boost for handgun users, as it optimizes the ability of their weapon for self-defense and even combat. Compared to other handgun optics that I've tried, the Acro P1 is a bit heavier. It's just 2.1 ounces, but most of its rivals are only sub-2 ounce heavy. With that being said, the added weight of the Acro P1 actually makes it a good companion for duty and home defense pistols. It adds to the heft of a gun, which in practice should help in dialing down recoil. If you want to check out a more advanced version of the Acro P1, I recommend you go see the Acro P2. It's a waterproof enclosed emitter red dot. Aimo Comp M5B. I think there's no issue with saying that the Aimo Comp M5B is arguably the best red dot sight for rifles right now. I mean, I have tried a number of red dots in my lifetime, but this one struck me the most. Right from the get-go, let me tell you that this red dot is extremely useful in medium range and close quarter combat. It doesn't suffer from thermal drift based on my run with this red dot. Even the parallax is almost unnoticeable. It's rated at 50,000 hours on alkaline batteries and could possibly operate longer when you use lithium. The thing features a 2 MOA dot reticle and weighs about 6.3 ounces, so it means that it adds to the heft of the gun. It's a little over 3 inches long and stands at 2.7 inches. The reticle, by the way, has unreal clearness. Even its glass clarity is beyond what you expect for its price. One of its standout features, in my opinion, is its bomb-proof design, or what its manufacturer claims it to be. I have reservations about that, but I do know that most aim point sights are durable. So yeah, I will not put this red dot near an explosion, but I'm down, and that's tough. Another feature of the Aimo Comp M5B that made it special is its ballistic drop compensator turret. Once installed in an AR-15, the 5.56 turret of this red dot will let you adjust your aim across different distances. This gives the gun top-notch precision, regardless if you are aiming at 200 yards or if you want to consider factors like bullet drop. It also offers versatility and brightness adjustments, and this lets you use the Aimo Comp M5B in various conditions. You can even try it for night vision. Trust me, though it's expensive, it's a worthy investment. That's it for now. Thanks for watching. If you liked this video, please hit the subscribe button and notification bell. Just press all the buttons. Those little clicks are free, but they help the channel a lot. Stay sharp, stay safe, and remember, it's not just about the shot, it's about mastering the craft. Until next time, lock and load.